Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I never imagined our relationship would reach a point like this, yet here I am, alone, sitting in a dark room replaying every moment of the last 48 hours like a movie I can't stop. It all began with a conversation I hoped I would never have. A few days before the party, she brought it up so casually it almost felt unreal. "There's a swinger event next weekend," she said, her tone light, almost playful. "I'm thinking about checking it out." I stopped dead. "What?" I asked, trying to steady my voice. She shrugged, completely unfazed. "I just thought it might be something different, something fun to explore. You don't have to come if you don't want to." I took a slow breath, choosing my words carefully. "Look, I'm not okay with that. I don't want you going. This isn't jealousy. It isn't control. It's about respect, about what we promised each other." She rolled her eyes. "So you don't trust me? You're overreacting." "I do trust you," I said. "But this isn't only about trust. It's about boundaries. About what we stand for." Emotion tightened my throat. But she just crossed her arms. "Maybe I don't want those boundaries anymore." That night, everything exploded. I remember pacing the living room, trying desperately to make her understand how this felt. She yelled back, saying I was suffocating her, that I was limiting her freedom. "I love you," I told her, my voice breaking. "But love doesn't mean letting someone walk all over you. It means treating each other with respect. And you're breaking that." She stared at me, face cold. "I'm going. Whether you like it or not." The next morning, her side of the bed was empty. And there was a single message waiting for me. "I'm sorry you feel this way. I need to live my life." That was it. That was the moment something inside me snapped. I felt betrayed, dismissed, as if I were an obstacle instead of her husband. Without thinking twice, I called my lawyer. If she was choosing a path that didn't include me, then I needed to protect my heart, even if the word divorce felt like swallowing glass. But then she showed up. I was in the lawyer's office signing papers when the door opened and she walked in, eyes red, hands trembling, but a strange determination written all over her. "I need to talk," she whispered. I didn't know if I should feel relieved or furious. "You're late," I said, my voice colder than I expected. She inhaled deeply. "I know, and I'm sorry. I should never have gone without talking to you honestly. I was wrong." I studied her face, trying to figure out if the regret was real, or just fear of losing me. "So why did you go?" I finally asked. She swallowed hard. I was confused. I felt stuck. But after that night, after everything, I realized I don't want that life. I want this. I want us. And I want to fix what I broke. Her voice cracked. I stayed quiet for a long moment. "Fix it? Oh. I can't just pretend my feelings didn't matter." She reached out and took my hand. "I'm not asking you to erase what happened. I'm asking for a chance to earn back your trust. To rebuild what I damaged." I squeezed her hand, though my voice stayed steady. "The hardest part isn't what you did. It's the disrespect. Without respect, we have nothing." Tears filled her eyes. "I promise I'll never do anything like that again. You're my husband. I don't want to lose us." We talked for hours, about hurt, boundaries, fear, and the things neither of us had said out loud until now. She explained how lost she felt and how the party was her attempt to fill that void. I told her how her decision shattered the trust one thought was unshakable. It wasn't an easy conversation. There were tears. There were raised voices. There were long, painful silences. But there was also a small spark of hope. The truth was, I loved her. But love is not enough if respect is gone. In the end, I told her, "I'll try. But this is your last chance. If we can't rebuild respect, then our marriage can't survive." She nodded, fully understanding the weight of my words. "Thank you. I won't fail you again." We walked out of that lawyer's office together, not as the couple we used to be, but as two people trying to rebuild something fragile. I didn't know what the future would hold. But for the first time in days, I felt like there was a path forward. What this taught me is simple but painful. Love means nothing without respect. Without honesty. Without truly valuing each other's feelings. She crossed a line I thought she never would. But her willingness to face the consequences, to apologize sincerely, and to fight for us showed me that maybe healing is possible. So I chose to give us one more chance. Not because the pain vanished, but because respect had become the foundation we needed to rebuild. If she keeps that respect, maybe we can find our way back. If not, then I'll walk away with my dignity intact. Sometimes the hardest choices are the ones that save us. For now, I'm choosing hope. Hope that respect can repair what was broken, and that love, when paired with respect, can survive even the darkest storm. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.